しかも足の甲って
On top of her foot too.
あの粉末が撒き散らされた時大神さんがその場に立ってたからなんじゃないかな
Could that be because she was there in the lab when the powder was spilled?
つまり大神さんこそが C の棚で粉末を撒き散らした張本人なんじゃないかな
What I'm saying is, I believe it was Ogami herself who spilled the powder by Cabinet C. Come on, Asahina, just tell us!
大神さんがあの瓶を落とした時彼女は粉末が撒かれた方向の反対側に立っていた
When she dropped the bottle, the powder sprayed away from her.
だから直撃は避けられたけど
So she was able to avoid the majority of it. But some of the powder must have gotten kicked up and stuck onto her shoe. It adds up, doesn't it?
じゃあなぜ大神さんは C の棚に行っていたの
Which begs the question, why did Ogami go to Cabinet C?
毒薬を取り出す以外は考えられない
The only reasonable answer being
あの棚にはそれしかないんだから
she was there for the poison. After all, what else is there in that cabinet? No way! You're wrong! It was me! I brought her the poison! Because I'm... I'm the one that killed her!
違う
No,
君は犯人なんかじゃない
you didn't kill her. The culprit, the murderer. Taking into consideration both the truth behind the poison and the standstill unsolved sealed room, there's only one person it could be. Okay, make an accusation. And that person would have to most likely be Sakura Ogami.
これが僕の答えだ
There we go!
大神さんを殺したのは大神さん自身だったんだよ
Ogami was killed by Ogami herself. Honestly, who didn't see this coming? Honorable warrior, fucking the only way to honorably die without actually getting killed is suicide. Right? Right. What did you say?
大神自身が犯人だと
Ogami herself is the culprit?
つまり
So
自殺ってことか
you're saying it was suicide? That's crazy talk. Crazier than the people who jump off buildings thinking they can fly.
確かに信じられない
It's hard to believe.
信じたくないけど
I don't want to believe it. Oh my god, Naegi. Holy shit. His face is like a little bit faint.
でもそう考えると
But
全てに辻褄が合うんだよ
if you look at things like that, all the pieces fall into place. Ogami retrieved the poison herself. She ingested it of her own will.
自らの命を絶つためだったから
To put an end to her own life.
そして
And then
解けない密室の謎あれは解けなくて当たり前だったんだよ
there's the sealed room. It makes perfect sense why we couldn't figure it out. And that would be because it was constructed by the victim herself.
これだあの密室は部屋の中にいた大神さん自身によって作られたものだったんだ
The sealed room was constructed from the inside by Ogami herself.
きっと彼女は邪魔が入るのを防ぐためにあの密室を作ったんだ
She likely sealed the room off to prevent anyone from interfering with her.
大神さんはその密室に持ち込んだ毒薬を飲みそこで息絶えた
She then took the poison by ending her life.
そしてその毒薬の瓶は密室が破られるまでは娯楽室に転がっていたけど
Until the seal on the rec room was broken. The poison bottle was inside the room.
密室が破られた後ある人物によって娯楽室から持ち出されてしまう
But after the seal was broken, someone removed it.
朝日奈さん
And
あなたの
that was you, Asahina, wasn't it?
全ては捜査のかく乱のためそうなんでしょ
Everything you did was to stir our investigation off track, am I right?
大神さんの死体を見つけた時、あなたはドアの入り口付近に立ち尽くしたままだった。
When we discovered Ogami's body, you were just standing by the door.
その理由は、あなたはすでに大神さんの死を知っていたから。
Because you already knew she was
そして
dead,
その入り口付近に毒薬の瓶が転がっていたから。
as well as the fact that the poison bottle was there on the floor by the entrance.
朝比奈さんが毒薬の瓶を拾ったのはあの時だったんだよね。
That's when you picked up the bottle, isn't it?
死体を発見して驚いている僕と死体の反応を確かめていたキリギリさんの目を盗んで
While Kirigiri and I were distracted, me shocked by Ogami's death and her busy checking for a pulse.
それに今思えばその後の朝比奈さんの行動も何かおかしかったわ。
Plus, thinking back on it now, your behavior then was a little peculiar. I gotta go get them. I gotta go get everyone else. Asahina staggered out of the rec room.
あなたはみんなを呼びに行くと言っていたけど、
You said you were going to get everyone
本
else.
当は容器の入れ替えを行うために
However,
化学室に行くのが目的だったんじゃないの？
your true destination was the chem lab, where you could exchange the containers.
そして化学室に行ったあなたはすぐにプロテインが保管されている A の棚に向かった。
When you arrived at the lab, you went straight to cabinet A, where the protein was stored.
そこで娯楽室から持ち出した空の毒薬の瓶にプロテインの中身を移し替えると、
You filled the empty poison bottle with protein
空のプロテインの容器だけを持って化学室を後にした。
and left with just the empty protein container.
そう考えればあの足跡に辻褄も合うはずよ。
That would then explain the footprints too.
その後
After that,
急いでみんなを集めそして娯楽室に戻ってきた朝比奈さんは
you rushed to go get the others, returning to the rec room. I brought him. Whoa, ogre! Well, looky here. Big girl's gone bye-bye. I see. Ogami's been murdered.
みんなの視線が大神さんの死体に向けられている隙にプロテインの容器をこっそり現場に落としたんだよ。
And while everyone else's eyes were on Ogami's body, you quietly set the protein container on the floor. Da-da-da.
あの時気づくべきだったのかも。
I should have realized it then and there.
本来の朝比奈さんなら誰よりも真っ先に大神さんの死体に駆け寄るはず。
Normally, you would have rushed over to Ogami's body before any of the rest of us, Asahina.
本来の朝比奈さんならあの状況で大神さんの死体から離れるわけがないんだ。
In that situation, you would not have left Ogami's side. Da-da-da.
大神さんは自殺だった。
Ogami committed suicide.
朝比奈さんはその事実を隠すために一連の偽装工作を行っていたのよ。
And planted fake evidence to hide that fact.
死の真相が隠せるなら自分が疑われても構わない。あなたはそう思っていたはずよ。
As long as you could keep the truth from coming out, you didn't care if you, yourself, became a suspect.
だからこそあれらの証拠をあえて現場に残したままにしたんでしょ。
That's why you didn't do anything about the footprints in the chem lab or protein-filled poison bottle.
粉末に残った足跡や入れ替えた後の毒薬の瓶、それらの重要な証拠をね。
You intentionally left those incriminating pieces of evidence for us to find.
朝比奈は
So,
自分が犯人と見せかけるために
you're saying
偽装工作をしていたというのか。
Asahina tampered with the scene to make it look like she was the killer? Da-da-da. I'm so fucking confused, but I think that is the thing. Yes.
違う。
No. You're,
違うよ。
no, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
私が殺したんだ。私がさくらちゃんを殺したんだよ。
I'm the killer. I murdered Sakura.
朝比奈さんもういいんだ。
That's
なんだよ。
that's enough, Asahina. It's all over. No.
終わってなんかない。
It's not over.
終わったんだよ。
It is over.
いや
No.
終わらせなきゃダメだ。
We have to end it.
もう終わらせなきゃダメなんだよ。
We have to put an end to this. Everything is falling into place. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun to do. Alright, there are the notes here. So let's go through all the evidence we currently have. What is this? I can't tell. That is... I don't know what that is. So I'm just gonna leave that there. There's a protein container. Here's Fuqua. Okay, let's see. Fuqua... Oh, whoops, my bad. Fuqua got here a little bit earlier than everyone else, right? So she hid in the locker. So let's see. Let's present everything. Is this her getting out of it or getting into it? Let's see. Let me compare it with this one. I think that was her getting out of it, and this one is her getting into it currently. And then afterwards, we find this, where she finds the note, and Togami finds one as well. He's like, wow, I can't believe they're fucking stupid enough to actually go here. Hagakure gets the bottle and hits said person. So let's see. Wait, am I missing something? Okay, that's the same one from earlier, so there's no point of placing that there. Let's see. If we go over here, we find one of the bottles. Okay, so it has to be them striking said person with the bottle. Okay. So which one would it be? So I think it would be this one where it shatters open. No, that one's the queen, so that can't be the one. Because the queen one is the one that Fuqua did. Okay. Then it has to, okay, the candy is right here, so there's no point of presenting that. So it has to be that, maybe. Or no, there's that. So he did this, ran the fuck away. Then she came out, read it, went over here, placed it back on the cabinet herself, onto the magazine stand, that's what it is, upside down, and she had woken, freaked out, and then broken it with the bottle, which had this, boom. That's the horse. Okay, the horse goes over here. This is the horse one. Wait, no. The horse goes after. So that wouldn't be it. This is over there. Which one goes here then? Okay, the horse flies open and then goes over there. And then we need to present this one where she has awakened. She pulls out the poison. And then we find her. Asahina finds it, puts it away, and then places this over here. I think it is now time to complete this. Here we fucking go.